Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 speed build. I know it's been like 3.5 days or whatever, but I am back and thriving in the videos because I have missed you guys so much. But today I am doing a Sims 4 speed build for a build challenge my friend Lisa, UK Simmer, actually did for the month of May. And I did this build over on Twitch. It was like about like a 2.5 hour live stream. It was a lot of fun. I uploaded to the gallery. If you guys want to download it, my origin ID is SpringSims. The link will be down below to the online gallery, to the Sims website if you want to check it out there. But regardless, I had a lot of fun doing this, and it felt so weird actually like physically recording a video, but also doing the audio, the voiceover right now. It's so weird. Like, I haven't recorded a video in like 3 days. I've just been stressed out over like schoolwork, finals. Like, I graduate in like 16 to 15 days from now, and after that I have to, like, you know, a job during the summer, and then I go back to school after that. It's a lot of work, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress that I'm feeling right now. So I have a little bit of headache, but regardless, I am excited. I'm happy that I am back. And so I have a few things planned for the channel, like for like Sims 2 videos and Sims 3 videos. I know that you guys are more interested in Sims 2, so I am working on that for the next couple of days, like some speed builds and a couple of creative Sims. I do actually have a custom content shopping video going up today as well, so a double video today for you guys because I, you know, missed some uploads. It was gonna go up like 2 days ago, but then I was too tired, couldn't handle it, so I just stopped it. But regardless, 2 videos today, 2 videos tomorrow, because today is custom content shopping, Sims 2, then this video, then tomorrow will be actually a part of Cats and Dogs, along with a current household update of the Baroque family household that I've been playing over on Twitch. It's been a lot of fun. There's some drama. Oh my gosh. If you do not follow me on Twitch or Twitter, you would not know the drama or the tea. The tea has been spilled in so many ways. I kid you not. It's hilarious. Oh, I cannot wait for you guys to see that update video tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. I have no idea. But anyway, so I have a storyline for this build, and I did like a little bit of a description over on like the gallery. If you didn't already download already, if you don't follow me in the gallery, you should. But I put like a little bit of a description of the storyline that I had for this house, and it's a little bit interesting. So I'm actually in the world of Forgotten Hollow, which is the vampire world that came with the Sims 4 Vampire game pack that was released last year. And I don't know why, but ever since like Jungle Adventures came out, and then we had like Cats and Dogs, like some other packs as well that had some like cracks in the wall and some vines, I kind of like got a little bit inspired to have a story with this build, because usually what I usually do for my builds is I always have a story in mind to just, you know, come up with something on a whim, as I usually do every single time, because people always ask me, how do you come up with your storylines for your speed builds or your Sims? I usually come up with them on the fly. Like for my builds, like as I'm talking, I usually come up with them as I'm talking. Like, I don't plan them ahead of time. I just talk and words come out. But for my Sims, I usually create the character first, and then afterwards I kind of get the sense of their personality, what they're kind of like. I play with them a little bit and their skills, and then I come up with a storyline for them to, you know, to play with. That's what I usually do. That's kind of like my go-to tips of how to make a good let's play slash character creation slash building creation with storyline. Yay! Oh my gosh, today has been a crazy day. It's like 11:48 p.m. right now. I have to do a custom content shopping video after I do this voiceover because I just didn't have time today. But you know, regardless, 2 videos a day. Enjoy. So this is, yeah, like I said, this is the world of Forgotten Hollow, the vampire world. I don't come here very often. I just wanted to build something more different. And plus the rules of the build challenge is actually, you have to build on a 30 by 20 lot. It's the abandoned house build challenge created by UK Simmer. So the rules are basically build on a 30 by 20 lot anywhere in the world, any worlds at all that you own. And unlimited money, unlimited packs you can use, unlimited objects. Just make it look abandoned looking. That's the whole gist of this entire build challenge. But if you do want to know the rules a lot more and who is the creator and you want to follow them, I will definitely leave the links down below to my friend Lisa's Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channel so you guys can check her out. She's really, really lovely. She's one of my good friends. I highly recommend you guys check her out because she's one of the most nicest people I've ever met over on Twitch. Like, when I first came over to Twitch, I never thought I would have so many friends. Like, first of all, when I first came over to Twitch, it was so funny because I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I knew how to record and stuff, but I didn't know how to stream. So it was like kind of like more of a trial and error for me. I just like do trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't, and go with that. So I got a lot of help from like my friends, you know, Rory, Lisa. It was a whole bunch of people. And when I came over to Twitch and I saw like these random streamers who were streaming The Sims 4, I was like, oh, who are these people? So I followed them, and they already know who I was. Like, whoa, hold up. How do you know who I am? This makes no sense because I didn't know I was known in the Twitch community because of YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I made friends, and it was a great time, and we're still friends, and it's still a great time, and I'm happy that I have friends on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter. A lot of things. I have a lot of friends. Kind of. I think I only have 5. Sort of, but more than that. Anyway, enough about my life. How was your day today? What did you guys do today? How is your Wednesday? How is your hump day going so far? Because it's the middle of the week. It's almost a Friday, and you know, we're getting closer and closer to the end of month of May. I mean, it's already like May 2nd, so we have like we have 29 days left of May left, I think. It might be 28, I don't even know. We might have 30 or 31. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might be wrong, but regardless, it's a great time on the SpringSims channel. I don't know why. Where's this energy? Where in the world? Where in the world is this energy coming from right now? It's almost midnight. How in the flippy flip world is this happening right now? I don't know. I'm more genuinely kind of this happy at like random times during the day, and I don't know why, but it's just how my personality is, and that's how I work, that's how I do, and that's who I am. Crazy, quirky, energetic child who is 12 going through puberty. Yay! Kind of. But anyway, like I said, there's a storyline to this build, and I've talked my butt off for 7 minutes now. Haven't messed up. Actually, fun fact, usually what happens is that when I record a voiceover, I end up messing up like in the first like 2 seconds or like 10 seconds of the voiceover, and like, hate it, do it over. And that happens like about 20 times every time I do a voiceover. But luckily this time, it's my first time doing a voiceover that I have not messed up on. I probably have, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so I want to tell you guys about this build and the storyline and what my general idea was. My idea was to make it very ugly looking, which I think I accomplished with all my dirt, all my landscaping, all my plants, literally everywhere. I have a car and some other stuff in that little fountain thing over there on the side. I put random stuff. I was going to put a toilet. Actually, I have a toilet, bathtub, and shower on the outside in the back part of the house. So, you know, if your sim wants to live here, good luck, because you might get killed and I cannot save you. Grim Reaper will come to your house knocking on your door saying, hey, you died. Come with me. Mama Grim has some soup for you that you can eat for all eternity, and you'll die for the rest of your life. Yeah. Storyline right there. But anyway, so the storyline for this build is basically, so here it is. There's a sim called, I named Joseph Yorkers. Yeah, weird name, right? I don't know. But so this house was actually built back in the 1940s, previously owned by Joseph Yorkers, who used to be the world's greatest explorer or archaeologist back in Forgotten Hollow. He is more known in Forgotten Hollow than anything else. He wasn't born in like Willow Creek or Selva Dorada. He was born in Forgotten Hollow as a human. And you all know that Forgotten Hollow is more of a vampire world, but his parents were all human, his relatives were all human, his ancestors were all humans. So he was born in Forgotten Hollow as a child he grew up around these like random vampires as friends, but didn't really know them as vampires because just kind of seen them as his friends. And they kind of like helped him with his explorations and discoveries that has been founding over the past couple of years. But later, like about 20 years later, he actually, well, personally, no, about a couple months after that scenario, he, like 20 years ago, before he disappeared, Joseph actually discovered a cave. So if you do not know, fun fact, Forgotten Hollow actually has a cave that is actually closed off near the entrance of, like, on the, wherever this house, like, you face the front of this house, it's like on the left side or I can't really tell. It's somewhere, you would know, you'll see it. It's a closed off cave. And so the reason why it's closed off is because Joseph Yorkers was actually the first one to actually unveil what was in that cave. And since then, he was never able to come back out. So it's been 20 years, I repeat, 20 some odd years, and he has not returned. Like when he entered that cave, he did not come out. And since then, no one knows what is in that cave, what happened to Joseph, and really, like, what is that? What was the big discovery they was trying to find? And it was really, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the discovery was. I didn't help him. He didn't ask me. So I just kind of, I didn't really give up on him. I just didn't want to be involved in the scenario of like discoveries, disappearing, and just not living. So I kind of just gave up on that. So when he kind of disappeared, people around Forgotten Hollow and the locals of, well, the National Association of Salvadorada Architecture Artifacts, words I just made up by myself, actually were able to be contacted by the mayor of Forgotten Hollow, who is Vlad, disguised as a human. He actually contacted those people in Salvadorada about Joseph Yorker's discoveries and what he was finding in the Forgotten Hollow caves. And so when they were contacted, they kind of just came over to Forgotten Hollow, just trying to figure out what was going on in that little area. And they found nothing. Like the cave, when they walked into that cave, there was nothing in there. Like when Joseph walked in there himself, like, whoa, like he had like, this big giant scream. Like you're like, oh wow, I found a big giant discovery. And like bats flew out as originally. But when the people from Salvadorada actually came over, they saw nothing. They didn't see anything. They didn't see any bones, no bodies. They didn't see any treasure. They saw literally nothing in there. And so it was really weird. Like when Joseph found the stuff, he didn't come out. But when they went in there, they saw nothing and still came out alive. That messed up my brain a little bit because I couldn't comprehend on what they were really talking about. Because when they came out of the cave, they told Vlad that there was nothing in the cave. We didn't see Joseph, and we can't find any artifacts to really kind of help you on your case. And so they kind of like quote unquote gave up. But when Vlad told them about Joseph's house that was locally in here in Forgotten Hollow, he mentioned that Joseph had a few artifacts from his latest discoveries, like before the cave, in his house in the kitchen. And so I did actually place down some little random artifacts around the area, along with some like dust bones and like some bone dust. I think that's what it's called in Salvadorada terms. I placed some stuff down there near that little tire plant. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to have some artifacts and some random things for the Salvadoran National Association of Salvadoran Artifact. National Association of Salvadoran Artifact something. I don't even know. I made up that word and I still can't pronounce it. But regardless, that's what they did. They came to the house, collected his stuff, and since then, since Forgotten Hollow is forgotten mostly, and people don't really come here that often, it's been stuck here for, 1940, 2018. So let's just put in that in terms like, okay, so 60 years, 2000, so year 2000, so 60, 70. It's been here for 74 years. Wait, no. 78 years. This house has been here for 78 years, and Joseph has been missing for 78 years. Wait, no. That's a lie. Not 78. 58 years, because he was missing. He was actually missing in 1962, but kind of like was gone. Like they didn't really realize he was gone since 1962, but he was actually missing since 1960. So he's been missing for 58 years, and that's a little bit. That's literally too long. And Joseph was like 30 something years old, so he's like probably like already dead now, like in his late 90s. So yeah. And since then, people really haven't come to his house. Like he had a cat, but then died, got missing, came back, ran away. But since then, people have been coming in and out of his house. Like, you know, local kids, local vampire kids mostly have been coming to this house to, you know, hang out, quote unquote, have a little bit of fun time and just kind of mess around with stuff. And they didn't really understand what was really happening. They didn't really know about Joseph Yonkers until like later in their lives. And so the house was put on a curse since the late 1970s. And since then, people kind of like told ghost stories about that, and it was just really, really awkward and really, really weird. So people tried to to avoid it. So the lot trace of this house is actually creepy crawlies, cursed, and as well as grody. So it's very, very dirty in here, not very clean. A lot of spiders, a lot of rats, a lot of roaches, and it's not the best place to, you know, hang out at. But if you're Sims, by all means, want to hang out here, sleep here, live here, I mean, you do you, and live your life until the day you die in 2 years. But yeah, so that's pretty much the whole entire storyline in a nutshell of what I came up with on the whim. And I don't know, I don't know how I do it. I just watch a lot of movies and I read a lot of books, rarely, but I watch a lot of Netflix and Amazon Prime TV shows and movies that I just have free time, quote unquote free time. I have no free time, but I tend to just watch a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows and kind of gather all that information and inspiration, put it all into like one little thing into my little head and just write out random things that I think that sounds cool and come up with a storyline, put into place, mix it all together, and there you go. That's how I come up with my storylines. It makes no sense, and that's why my Let's Plays for like cats and dogs and Not So Berry and like some other Let's Play that I have going on. But yeah, Not So Berry, cats and dogs. Oh shoot, what is another Let's Play? Wait, do I have 3 Let's Plays going on? Cats and dogs, Not So Berry. I have another one. Oh my god, I literally just got stuck. Wow. I have no idea what series I have on my channel anymore. It tells you that I'm a noob and I just literally don't know what I'm doing anymore. Because I know I have Cats and Dogs and Not So Berry. Oh, Jungle Adventures, duh. Of course, so yeah, Jungle Adventures is another one. It's all over the place. And it's coming to an end, so is Cats and Dogs, but not very soon. Jungle Adventures is coming to an end very soon, but not Cats and Dogs. I got a lot of stuff going on with that Let's Play and a lot of family. It's a hot mess, but regardless, I hope you really much had a fun time listening to my storyline, my babbling, my cracked up voice of a 13-year-old child on puberty. But regardless, I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a lot of fun talking, you know, listening to me talk. But if you guys have any questions or answers that you want me to answer, by all means, go ahead and leave your comments down below down below in the comments, you know, right there. And I will happily to answer them because I do respond to every single comment that you guys leave, and I love to be interactive with you guys over on Twitter, Twitch, and all sorts of other fun stuff. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!